Hi Taurus, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective love reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements and you're likely to find a message in there. Now, all the other placements are in my playlists, so feel free to check those out whenever you are ready. Now, let's get into this for you. Now, this could be a past, present, or a future person. It's whoever spirit wants to, or whatever spirit wants to bring up. And it is a timeless reading, so whenever this falls into your feed is likely to be when it's relevant for you. So, Spirit, can we get some cards for Taurus, please, for the current love situation you want to discuss? Thank you. We get two more. Thank you. Okay. So the overall energy we have is the Magician. So to me, this very much suggests that you may be trying to gain self-confidence. You probably are very confident already. This just suggests to me that you are very much trying to start something new. You're on a new journey. Very much got everything going for you. You can pretty much have whatever it is you want. You can do anything you want. And all of your options are open. The Magician is very much somebody that they're very confident. They're very skilled. And they're very active, and they're very much doers. So very much suggesting to me that you are actively taking part in your life, trying to manifest and bring forward anything or everything that you currently want. Now, in your particular position, we have the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is very much telling me that you are trying to start something new. You're being very honest, very open. You're potentially waiting for somebody to come forward with some truths. Maybe you're waiting for some sort of communication, some message of truth. This could be you finding out what your truths are, very much learning about your inner truths. You could also cut somebody out. So that Ace of Swords is very much cutting people out as well. Now, this is very much your energy at the moment. But let's get some clarification on that Ace of Swords. Now, that could be a person's energy. Those first two cards are interchangeable. That is far too many cards, Spirit. Yeah, first two cards out, these two are interchangeable. So one's you, one's your person, but I'm going to take this one as you because it is in the spot that's supposed to be you. Let me get two more, please, Spirit. Okay, so the first one that came out was the Hierophant. And that came out to the side. Now, the Hierophant can represent a few different things. In love readings, most people generally look at it as being marriage, a higher level of commitment. Now, it can also be your faith, hopes, dreams, very much your beliefs, like believing in a higher faith or just having faith in general, being religious. It could be you following a particular religion. It's very much traditions, you wanting traditional relationships. Now, this has come out to the side. So this could suggest to me you could potentially be between relationships. Maybe you are divorcing, or you don't know whether you want to divorce. You don't know whether you want a higher level of commitment. It could be that you may not have committed to yourself. You may not be... It could be that you're trying to find yourself still, in trying to find your faith. It could be that you don't know whether you want a traditional relationship or something different. Maybe you don't want a monogamous one. Maybe you're more of an open relationship, a polygamous one. Maybe you don't like the idea of long-term committed relationships. not 100% sure. It could be that you've never had one before and you're going into one in one. Now, we do have an Ace of Cups as well. So very much suggesting that you do want, part of this truth that you've learned is that you want something emotionally fulfilling. You potentially have even found somebody that you feel is going to give you that emotional fulfillment. And this is very much either somebody coming towards you with that cup of love, or you going to somebody else with that cup of love. Very much suggesting to me that you may be going towards somebody else to offer that cup of love. You want that emotional fulfillment. And what this cup of love is offering, I mean, we've got 2 dolphins just there. And dolphins tend to mate for life. So very much suggesting that, you want your forever person. So whatever this Hierophant is, you've either potentially you may have thought you'd found your forever person before, and you may be changing your mind on that. It could be that you may have found your forever person, but you didn't think you wanted a forever person previously. Now, we also have an Empress here. The Empress is very much a mother figure. Now, this could be you. This could be your person. The Empress is somebody that's very nurturing. She will very happily grow things herself. She creates. She's abundant. She's very grounded with nature. She's very blessed. This could be somebody, if it's another person, this could be somebody you have children with. She is a mother as well. Not always, but she can be a mother. Now, this suggests to me that you may be offering a cup of love out to somebody you feel is your Empress. Now, the Empress can also be masculine. It's just personality traits. Gender's fluid within tarot, so feel free to swap it round. You can have a masculine Empress. So it does suggest to me that you may be seeing this Empress person as somebody that is going to be emotionally fulfilling. You potentially wanting to offer that love out to this Empress. Now, in your person's energy, we have a Judgment card in the reverse. We've got Taurus energy there with the Hierophant, so very much your energy. Now, this Judgment in the reverse is suggesting that your person hasn't made a decision at the minute. So there's something they need to make a final decision on. Now, I don't know if that's you or whether that's somebody else or something else. It's very much they potentially haven't closed a cycle out. The Judgment, when it's in the upright, is somebody that is making that final decision. They've got all the information. Now, that final decision could either be to reconcile or to get closure and walk away. In the reverse, it's not been made yet. That decision hasn't been made yet. They've not yet faced that final decision-making phase. It could potentially be that they don't feel they've got enough information. It could be that they're simply closing their eyes to what's in front of them, and they haven't made that decision yet. They haven't made that judgment call. Let's get clarification on that Judgment card. It's possible that the person that you are looking at wanting to open up to could be in the end stages of a relationship already. It's also possible that you've already been with them and separated from them, and they're not sure if they want reconciliation. So we've got a 10 of Wands. So they are wanting to put down some sort of big burden that they've been carrying around. They're ready to share the load. We've got a 3 of Wands. They're fed up of waiting for things to resolve. They're fed up of waiting for things that they've worked for to come to fruition. They're fed up with being patient. And then we've got a Wheel in the reverse. So they're still going through something that they feel hasn't ended yet. There's still a karmic cycle that's happening here. Now, it could be that if they are with somebody else at the moment, it does look as though they haven't finished learning a lesson, and they could potentially be repeating a cycle. It could be if you were separated, they haven't finished learning something just yet. And again, it could be that a cycle needs to repeat in order for them to learn something. And it could be that whatever they're learning is whatever this is going to give this Judgment card, turn it round. Because a lot of the time, judgment comes when you've finished learning all of your lessons. And it's suggesting to me maybe they haven't. I mean, even on this, I love how on the wheel there's a pie chart and it's separated into all the segments. And sometimes you have to go around that wheel over and over and over and over again before you've learnt the lesson. Now, this lesson, if it is about you, or, you know, if it's something to do, it's going to be something obviously to do with themselves. But if you've separated from them, then there's certain things with you that you may have been brought here to help teach them. You know, when you signed those soul contracts, you know, the lessons that you've agreed to learn, it could be that they've still not finished learning something that you've been around to teach them. And it could be very much that there's going to be another turn of that wheel and it could happen again. Now, it could simply be that if they don't learn this lesson, they're just going to be repeating the same cycle, the same mistakes with you if you're somebody new. Now, how you view this relationship, we have a 2 of Cups. So you're viewing this in a really good light. You feel like this could be definitely a emotionally fulfilling relationship. You feel like you're on a good page, potentially that you are supposed to be with each other. And let's get some clarification for that. Let me get some clarification of this 2 of Cups, please, Spirit. So the first card that came out was an Ace of Pentacles. So you find it emotionally fulfilling and like it could be a successful relationship, but you also see it as a missed opportunity. Now you see it as a missed opportunity for something stable. So that would suggest to me that you're not currently together. Now that could be because you either haven't got together or you are in separation. We also have a Page of Pentacles or Novice of Pentacles. Now this is telling me that you potentially want to offer out that gift of stability. You're potentially wanting to look at reaching out, offering a new start. Now this could also be your person wanting to reach out and offer a new start, and something that you feel like hopefully would be a stable relationship. We do have a 9 of Wands though, so somebody is very guarded. Somebody may be trying to deal with past pains, past hurts, and I have a feeling that that could be something to do with your person. It does look as though somebody, you know, they're trying to prevent themselves from being hurt. They may not be opening up very well. And then we have a 4 of Wands in the reverse. So even though you feel that this could be a successful relationship and you want it to be stable, you don't feel that it's currently stable. You feel like it's lacking stability. It's not particularly successful at this point in time. So that's very much why you may be feeling like it is a big missed opportunity. Potentially you have been with each together. Potentially your person is coming out of something, a divorce maybe. With this 4 of Wands, and that could be why they've got their guard up. Maybe they've been hurt in the past, and that's potentially, you know, why you're not together at the moment. Maybe they're still in need of some healing. So you might have just offered out a friendship branch with that Novice of Pentacles there, but you don't see that you're currently in a relationship, even though you want it to be, and you could see it being successful if you were. Now, the challenge that you've got ahead, we've got a 10 of Swords. So somebody is ending a cycle, and I've got a feeling that is your person. Now, the end of this cycle is very much something that's painful, and it needs to be walked away from. So the challenge is that somebody needs to close out a cycle. and walk away from the pain that they've been feeling. Now, they could have been betrayed. That Ten of Swords is literally backstabbing energy. It's something that's going to obviously make them sad and put them through some pain. But the Ten of Swords is the ending of that pain. It is the very end of that cycle. After the 10, other than the court cards, you know, you go back to the beginning. You go back to the Ace. Let's get some clarification of that Ten of Swords. Okay, so we've got a strength card here. So somebody needs to be very strong. They need to be very courageous. They need to have self-confidence. They need to be brave to face moving forward. We have a Five of Wands. So there has been some competition. Potentially there's been a bit of, how do I put it? They could be competing with themselves. It could all be internal competition. It could be external competition. It does suggest that they've been in a bit of a battle with other people. And it's very much leaving the drama and the chaos behind and moving forward, walking away from it. And then we have a Nine of Cups. So somebody also needs to feel emotional fulfillment within themselves. The Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It is wishful, well, getting what you wished for. But it's being happy and independent and having that emotional fulfillment on your own. Yes, you can share that emotional fulfillment with other people, but it's being happy within yourself. It's not relying on other people to make you happy. So very much the challenge here is to get over whatever has transpired in the past, whatever backstabbing, and have that confidence to walk away from the drama and truly love yourself. Now, if somebody gets through this challenge, we do have the Four of Cups in the reverse as the outcome. So it's still suggesting that there potentially isn't going to be a successful outcome, or that there's still separation potentially if you were with this person and you're now separated. Let's get some clarification of the Four of Cups. Definitely looks as though there's going to be a bit of a separation. So we've got a Two of Cups here in the reverse. So a partnership that is not together, potentially not seeing eye to eye, discord, arguments. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're not together. It could just be that there's some arguments that may be coming out of it. Maybe there's some rebalancing that needs to be done within the relationship. But it doesn't suggest that it could be happy. Now, this could just simply be, if your person is with somebody else, it could be them finally finishing or coming out of that relationship, closing that off, having that divorce if they're having a divorce. We have an Elder of Wands, so a King of Wands here. The King of Wands is very much somebody that is loyal and passionate. So this could be, you know, somebody else coming in. This could be a new relationship. It could be somebody of that kind of energy coming in. And we have an Elder of Pentacles in the reverse. So it could be that there's two people here that could be coming in at the end here that you may have to make a choice between. You've got a very passionate, loyal leader, somebody that is very talented, very driven. You've got someone here, again, they're a good leader. They're more analytical. They are very skilled at their job, but they're not very stable. They are potentially in a good chunk of debt as well. So they're very good at making money, but they don't keep it very well. Now, this could be where this Ace of Pentacles comes in as well, because the Ace of Pentacles can be a loss of money. So potentially you don't see them as stable, and that could be who this Elder of Pentacles is. because you don't see them as stable, but you do see it being something that you could want. So possibly you've got a decision to make out of these two. It could be that one is not particularly financially stable at this point in time, but that doesn't mean they won't be in future. And you've got one that's very passionate and fiery and driven. If not, it suggests to me that you're going to have a very passionate relationship, but income could be lacking. You know, you might not have that stability in the bank. It might be a little bit of a struggle to get yourself that 10 of Pentacles legacy kind of energy. So the energies that we've got out here then, so we've got fire, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, we've got Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We've got Leo here with the Strength card, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus there, and Taurus. So lots of Earth, lots of fire. All right, let's get you, it's the most awful way, I'm just trying to pick up cards in my life. Let's get you some romance angels and some moonology as well. See if what other messages Spirit's got for you. So we've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Maybe you're that King of Pentacles. Could be them. Don't know. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. And that's very much this Magician. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And then playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Right, let's get your moonology ones. So we've got your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Step out of your comfort zone. North node. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. And a time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Taurus. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that notification bell, subscribe button, sorry, and press that notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Now, I'm not sure if one of you has all of a sudden developed a cold or a cough. I've just got a really tickly throat just then, and I've got nothing. So I've only just started doing that at the end of the read. So if one of you is doing that right now, maybe this read resonated for you. Very much good luck with your love situation, and thank you very much for joining me.